Hey, what's happening, folks? Joey Kissimmee here with Decompress.com, and this is the last video of the podcasting, split testing idea thing that I had going on last week, where I was trying to, manipulate iTunes into shooting me up the ranks in the top 10 or whatever of the What's Hot section in iTunes. And I think it's safe to say that the split testing was a big failure. Well, it wasn't that big. I mean, there was a few things that I did learn. But yeah, I could not get iTunes to shoot me up the ranks. I could not get them to actually rank me for anything with publishing a podcast like every day. So it was kind of weird, but there were a few things that I learned, and I'll let you know during this quick video here. But yeah, I mean, I uploaded some very, very good podcast episodes. I mean, I interviewed Derek Halpern, Chris Ducker, Pat Flynn, Yara Starrock, and I mean, some really great interviews, some really great sessions that I know you guys are going to love. So, I mean, right here I'm on the homepage. I've got the last one that I published was episode 26 with Derek Halpern, where we talked about psychology and marketing. We got Chris Ducker here, where we talk about outsourcing and virtual assistants and why everyone should have one, every business owner. We got Pat Flynn with episode 24 on why I recommend it makes more money than selling does. This was a really interesting one here and a fun one. He gave out some really great advice here on this one and tips. And then the first one that we started off the split testing thing with was episode 23 with Yara Stark on building an online business on cafes all over the world. And this was like a dream come true here because I've been wanting to talk to this guy forever. I mean, he's a pioneer in this industry and he's done so much. And he's helped so many people. A lot of the top bloggers now are at the top level because of this guy here. So you guys definitely got to check all these out, 23, 24, 25, and 26. They all cover different things, different aspects of online marketing, and they're all successful in using those different things. So, have fun, enjoy these, and let me know what you think. So let's get on with the stats. All right, let's go on to Libsyn real quick. Okay, so this is the back office of my Libsyn account, and as you can see, all the spikes here from when I actually uploaded and published a podcast episode, and then all the ones in between where I didn't publish one, like in a week or so, you see it go all the way down, right? And then this one here, where you see a steady stream of downloads, this is actually the split testing week that I did with the podcast, where I uploaded one nearly every day. So we started off with on March 18th on Monday with Yara Starrock's episode, and that one got 215. Then the next one was Pat Flynn's one on Tuesday, and that one got 189. And then on Wednesday, this was an interesting day because Wednesday we did not upload one because we had internet connection trouble. So we could not upload one anything. So on this day, even though we didn't upload anything, we still got 193, which was a combination of both Pat Flynn's and Yara Stark's one, which was pretty interesting there, Then the next day we did Chris Ducker's one on Thursday and that one got 199. And then Friday, March 22nd, we got Derek Halpern's one with 197. So you see that, for a whole week there, we just had a steady flow of downloads and people just listening to the podcast episodes. And the most interesting one was Wednesday, which we didn't upload anything and we still got some good traction there. And then on, as you can see here, then Saturday over the weekend, it just starts falling off. And then Sunday, and then today, Monday, so far we've only got 116 and it's early in the morning. It's like, 9:30 in the morning. So, it will be interesting to see where this one goes to and how high it goes. And, without uploading anything, because I don't have any more podcast episodes scheduled until Friday of this week, which is 5 days from now. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here, So those are the stats. Let's go to my iTunes account here. All right, so right here we're in the What's Hot section of the business management and marketing category of iTunes. And as you can see, I'm nowhere to be found like in the top 10 or 15. Okay, but mostly all the guys that were here when I started this are not, So Yeah, Derek Halpern, there he goes right there. There goes Pat Flynn. He's usually at the number one spot. And let me see where I could find mines. And right here, I'm right next to my good buddy Chris Ducker right here. So, at least right now, a few days ago, I was not even here, which was pretty weird when I was actually uploading podcast episodes and publishing them. And then the days that I'm not, it's like, they put me up in here to like the top 100 or whatever. I think I'm like number 74, 75 here. But it was interesting, to see what happened here, and with uploading every day, I mean, I could not get iTunes to shoot me up here in the top ranks where I really wanted it to be, But at least I'm in the What's Hot section in the top 100, which is still good, and that's really where you want to be at, at the end of the day, because if you're not there, then that means they're not showing you any love, and so you got to try to be there in the top 100 at least so people could see you, and then just work your way up there to the top 10 here, top 20, because that right there will get you a lot of traffic, a lot of new podcast listeners and so forth. So, there you have it. That's my thing. So, it failed, but at the same time, I learned a few things with the split testing thing that I did. That's the beauty of split testing. The whole thing about split testing is not to get only positive results. I mean, yeah, that's all you're looking for. You're looking to get some positive results out of it because that's what everybody wants, right? But it doesn't always work out that way. Negative results can actually be a form of positive results because it lets you know exactly what happened, what went wrong, what you did right, and so forth. Okay, so even though I did not make it to the top 10 here like I really wanted to, I still learned a few things. Okay, so let me just go ahead and share that with you. All right, there's 3 things that I mainly learned from this podcast split testing thing. Number 1, iTunes is so unpredictable. I mean, really, it's just so unpredictable because the days that I did publish a podcast episode, I was not here. It's like they took me off the charts here. That was like I fell off the face of the earth, right? And then the days that I did not publish an episode, or they put me back on there. So it was kind of weird, It was really a weird thing, and I still haven't yet figured that part out. But iTunes is really unpredictable, and I think that's good because it keeps from those bad people from really doing bad stuff and manipulating the system and so forth, right? So, the thing number 2 that I learned, right, is that it doesn't matter how often you publish a podcast episode. It really doesn't. I mean, as much as I would love to publish a podcast episode every day, I just can't do it with my schedule. I mean, if it was the only thing that I concentrated on, the only thing that I did, I'd be able to do it. But you got guys here in the top 10 that publish an episode like every 2 months, if that. Sometimes they go months and months without publishing an episode, and they're still up here. I know a lot of these guys here, I'm not going to point any fingers, but a lot of these guys here, they don't do a weekly or consistent, podcast episode. They don't. They just upload it whenever, but they're still up here, right? Which leads me to the third thing that I learned, all right, and that at the end of the day, what really matters is the quality of content that you produce, okay? Because that's the real difference here, all right? If you're getting good traction, right, and your podcast episodes reach a certain popularity rating, iTunes is going to feature you here. They're going to feature you in like the top 200, top 100, top 10, or whatever. They're going to feature you in this category. Okay, at least I'm in the top 100, which lets me know that I'm doing something right. Okay, some of these guys here don't publish, like I said, they don't publish an episode every day or every week or every month. But the quality of their content is like top notch. So that's really all to it. Just publish good quality content, publish for your listeners, the current listeners that you have already, and then the new people that come in, they could appreciate the good stuff that you're publishing. You just gain a new fan right there. But publish for the current episode, or for the current customers, or I should say customers, for the current listeners right now, for your current audience, the ones that are listening to you right now. That's the ones that you should be, producing content for. Okay, because they're already there. Don't produce for the people later or that aren't there yet, because you'll be, shooting darts blind. But for the current people right now. So, I mean, that's 3 things I learned. And even though this podcast and split testing thing failed, but at least now I've got some kind of, results to analyze, and I could make an educated decision on what to do next. And that's pretty much it, guys. That was my podcasting split testing thing that I had going. I really hope you enjoyed this series and this over the shoulder type of thing here. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I think I should do more of these more often, right? What do you think? Let me know. If you want to see more, just let me know in the comments. All right. So with that said, this is Joey Kissimmee. Till next time, peace, and I love you for free.